Hey everybody, Cypherboy here. Today I'm going to react to the Sims 4 Eco Living trailer for, I guess, an expansion pack or something. So I'm going to try to be stopping and pausing throughout the video instead of watching it all the way through. First, I want to be able to give my first impressions on everything as it's going by. So let's begin. So first off, you can see some kind of crane thing at the, it looks like some kind of work, um, like scaffolding and stuff like that, at a work site or something. So I wish this thing in the middle would disappear, but it looks like the one in the foreground is coughing and the sky behind it is like, oh, I don't know, I guess it's supposed to be smog. And I see containers in the background, like shipping containers, which I do have that kind of thing in my game as custom content right now. Let's continue. I see the guy in the background thinking about trash, and on the it looks like a boardwalk or something, and behind him is like an ocean. And as the guy is walking along, I see there's like a whole ton of trash everywhere. So that's interesting. Now this shot, I see a bunch of crates, even more trash everywhere. It looks like broken down vehicles. I wonder if you can um, work on those to make them run or something. That would be pretty cool. Or if you have to maybe send them to a trash heap or something. I don't know. But they all seem to be miserable. And this one looks like some kind of bees or something, or flies attacking, which I think they have done that since The Sims 1, where if the place is all trashed and everything, they like attack the Sims and stuff, killing them possibly. And behind him, I see it looks like an oil rig or some kind of piping for oil, like storage, kind of like a train car. What you see on train cars, like that kind of thing. And here we see a bunch of graffiti. I don't know what's going on in the background with that person with the bag on their head, but it looks like the bag is like emoting or something. So I wonder what that's all about. So this guy or girl, whoever that is, looks like they're dumpster diving, which I'm pretty sure is something that came in the base game, like where you can rummage through the trash. For this one, I wonder if maybe, um, what if you can like find furniture and stuff you can DIY or upgrade or um, be able to paint or something. You know, like some people in our world dumpster dive or take stuff from the curb and update it to fit their decor. That would be a pretty cool thing. They do have something kind of like that already with the plumbing system or electronics also, where you can upgrade them and stuff like that with when you find parts for it. Um, so more shipping containers. It looks like that's going to be able to become a house, like a tiny house, but with shipping containers. They do have that in our world as well. So that would be pretty cool. Maybe this could go along with the tiny living pack. Although I don't know why they wouldn't have included this part in the tiny living, because so many people make storage containers into tiny houses and buses and vans and stuff like that. So that would be pretty cool if we can do that also in The Sims 4. And that seems pretty cool, the little porch area there. It looks like some kind of new machinery. It looks kind of like those, the wood chipper things where you put the wood into the top and it like breaks it down into mulch or whatever. I see a gnome in the background. Um, See some kind of scooter things on the right hand side. And above it, that little, I don't know what that is, but some kind of art or picture or something. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Let's continue. Looks like she's making something. Oh, like a trash compactor type of thing. You put the trash in on the top and it like compacts it into the square. I wonder what that's going to be able to be used for. Like if you can recycle it for money or some kind of new system popping up like that. So, oh, candle making. I do actually have a candle making mod where you can make candles. So having that in the real game would be pretty cool. Also for people who don't like mods or CC. Looks like that could be, oh, some kind of like maybe be able to make candles and sell them or something like. That could have been something within the get together pack as well. And in the background here, I see broken furniture and tubs and stuff. That would be, see, that kind of thing on the curbside or in dumpsters. Um, that would be useful if you can DIY them and like recycle them and upcycle them and whatever. And it looks like they're having some kind of meeting or something, talking about plants or something, I guess. Um, and here it looks like, see, I see this candles in the background. Um, and it looks like these two tables are for selling them, so that would be pretty cool. Now, like kind of like the flags on the front of the tables, they're like DIY type of flags, so that's pretty cool. And behind them, it looks like some kind of, I don't know, a food truck or something kind of like that, but maybe it's not a food truck. I don't know. Um, I think there's a plant on the left-hand side. Uh, more garbage compact things and something on the left. Looks like some kind of electronic thing, like, I don't know, maybe for mixing chemicals or breaking something down, maybe. I see plants in the background also. Maybe they're going to be able to make plants or something from recycled material. And it looks like they made the trash dump heap or whatever that's called, the trash thing. Uh, the land, what's it called? The land, whatever you throw the trash in. It looks like they may have cleaned it up and um, be able to build onto it and make it like sustainable type of thing. Although this kind of stuff would have been great for the Tiny Living pack also, if they had done that, like maybe took Tiny Living and this thing and made that into its own expansion pack. Um, Maybe included things from that what's it called, the Island Living with the mermaids, that pack. I know they have something about ecosystems in that one too, so that those three combined could have made a great pack altogether. And this thing, it looks like a caterpillar. I wonder if you'll be able to raise butterflies or something like that, or moths or something. I don't know. And she's writing something on it. What is that? Making something. I wonder if that's supposed to be like a 3D printer type of thing. Maybe you can craft this thing and it like sucks something up like a vacuum as it's showing. Oh, sucking up the smog maybe? Although I don't know how that little thing can do all of that for that whole area. That seems kind of weird. Then again, Sims is not known for realistic things. Most of the time, like you have vampires and aliens and that sort of thing. And it looks like another part for the tiny house type of thing. Although this lot looks a lot smaller than the tiny living lots do. So maybe this is going to be expanded on top of that. And it looks like a little, I don't know, windmill type of thing on the house, along with greenery on the roof, like flowers and stuff. That's pretty cool. Solar panels. That looks like oil type of things. I guess you're going to be supposed to be what's it called? Possibly kind of like Strangerville, where you go and solve the mystery and stuff. Maybe this one, it'll have a world where you try to improve it to where people like the Sims can live in it comfortably. And that will be like a storyline within that world. Sims 4 Eco Lifestyle, June 5th. So that's going to be next month. It comes out. So it's for PC, obviously, along with Xbox One and PS4. I guess they're doing the pack for all three of the um, platforms. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, so I guess that's going to be it for this trailer. Cancel that. I did have this thing this video muted. That way it doesn't play any music or anything. See what the comments may say. I haven't seen any of the reactions to it yet. I'm going to watch those after I upload the video. I didn't want anyone else's perspectives or anything influencing mine, so I did not watch the trailer until now, along with none of the reactions. And this will be coming out, well, at the moment it's 12 a.m., so Thursday morning. I'm going to have this come out on Thursday because most of the, like Lil Simsy, Deligracy, James Turner, all of them, Plumbella, Pixella, they all did the reactions on Wednesday. So I'm going to have mine come out today instead to like stagger the reactions a little bit. So that's pretty cool. Deserves to be a game pack. Definitely not an expansion pack. Don't have cars, that's really true. I don't see what could cause the pollution unless it's coming from those oil rigs and stuff like that. And maybe in that world, those have been shut down for a long time, so it's up to the Sims in that world to be able to go out and clean the neighborhood up. That would make sense if those had caused the smog, and then after they shut down, it remains. So is that a chicken? No, it's a worm. I think personally that's a um, caterpillar. So maybe it creates butterflies or some kind of thing that kind of like ladybugs where they help the ecosystem to kill the bugs that would eat the plants. So maybe that's what that caterpillar thing is meant to be for. Um, High school life cars, living babies, better interactions. Yeah, so that was pretty fun. Um, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the um, my, in Simlish, instead of saying save the planet, they say EA money grab. That would be interesting if that place with the oil stuff was owned by the Landgrab family. I don't know. That seems like something that would make sense. Yeah. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it and hope my reaction made any sense. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you want to join Cypher's army. I will be having more Sims 4 content coming out. I do have probably 5 or 6 videos ready to go out. I just need to upload them and schedule them out. And I have more challenges coming up when I just came up with yesterday. That's related to the thing where you do a expansion pack for each room and the outside. I'm having a twist to that one. So hopefully you will like that video and try to do it for yourself also on your game. Yeah, so anyways, hope you enjoyed and I'll see you later. Bye.